Yep.
All right, guys, what we're going to do real quick today is look at shifts in demand and supply and how it affects equilibrium, price, and quantity. All right, step one has already been done for you, is to plot the graphs with the original equilibrium P's and Q's. The second step is to look at the determinant, decide what determinant it is, shift the curve, and then we'll do step three, which is to identify the new equilibriums and prices and quantities. All right, so my first example here, we have Orioles shirts, okay, for the O's, right? Last year, the O's made the playoffs for the first time in a gazillion years. Well, what happens? All of a sudden, people like to wear Orioles stuff, right? So, that would be a taste and preferences, it would be an increase in demand, and the curve would shift to the right. Next step is to draw the increase in demand. You get D1, Q1, and P1. So, now we can do our analysis. When demand increases, the market price goes up, and the market quantity goes up. How do I know? My graph tells me so. That's how I know. All right, now we all know Joe Flacco stunk the joint out this weekend. He had 5 interceptions against the Buffalo Bills. Well, if he has another performance like this, or consistent performances like this, not only is he going to be riding the pine, but we know that people are not going to want Joe Flacco's jersey. So once again, we have another decrease in demand here, or another demand, taste, and preference variable. This one decreases demand. Okay, draw my new demand curve. Decreases to the left, D1. Label my new Q, my new P. So now we can do our analysis. If Joe Flacco, the demand for his jersey goes down, we might see a decrease in the price of Joe Flacco jerseys. They're going to be on the bargain rack, right? And we're going to see less people wanting to buy them. Cool. Now, our next example, college students. This is a little bit of a stretch, but it'll work for our thinking. All right, college students are often subsidized by grants and scholarships. Well, what does that do? It lowers the cost of going to college. So, the subsidy increases the supply of college students. Supply increases and it shifts to the right, okay? Label your new equilibriums. Boom, boom, done. Now we can say when supply increases, okay, the equilibrium price goes down, okay, and the equilibrium quantity goes up. So what would happen to the price of college? It goes down for them because they're subsidized and more kids go to college. A little bit abstract, but you get the point. Now, the last one, we got gas. We know that gasoline in the summer has heavier EPA regulations. So what do regulations do to the supply? They decrease it. Okay, you draw the new supply curve. S1, label your new equilibriums. I get Q1, I get P1, and now we can do our analysis. When the supply decreases, okay, the price will increase and the quantity decreases. So, 3 steps. Start with your original equilibriums. Second step, supply or demand shifter. Do the shift. Step 3, your analysis. Where do you get the analysis? You get it from the graphs because they tell you a story. That's it.